What's going on, guys? Welcome to another roster video. Today is a tournament day. MCS Most Feared kicks off today. New Dan Marino just came out. New Derek Brooks, new Jari. But I'm here to tell you guys who I believe is going to give me the best chance today in the MCS ladders. I believe this is the best theme team, at least for me. There's been discussion amongst my chat and amongst the comp community on what is the best. I believe this is the best roster, so I will be using this in today's ladders. If you guys want to check out the ladders, I'm live right now on Twitch, twitch.tv/ProblemWright. Come through, watch some gameplay. Let's get into the roster. All right, so theme teams are very popular this year, and the theme team that I am going with currently is 20 game time, which all these game time players right here, the Ted, Golden, Fields, Evan Ingram, anybody that is game time, they're going to get that +1 speed. So if you have 20 of those in your roster. Now, it's not technically 20 players that are on your roster because some of these guys count as many up to 3 players in one. So the Golden, he counts as 3 of the 20, right? So you have him, you have the D tackle from the Lions, that's 6 already. And then anyone that's 87, they count as 2. So Tunsil's 2, Ted is 2, Fields is 2, Ingram is 2. So you guys could do the math. It's pretty easy to get to the 20 game time. But yes, that +1 speed is huge. So we're going with 20 game time. You see my O-line is really strong. So with this theme team, I'm still able to have room to get whatever O-line I want. As you can see, Nelson and Mims, like those guys are off theme. But as far as the teams go, this is where the discussion comes in because there's a lot of people going 50 Jags and 20 game time. The Jags, because you get Evan Ingram, you get Travis Hunter to their max speed. I chose to go 20 Jags instead, and then 20 Panthers and 10 Team of the Week. Now, the reason I didn't want to commit to the 50 Jags is because there's 4 Team of the Week guys that I think are valuable for me right now in the current state of the game. And I did not want to lose those players because they lose the +2 speed. So we went Team of the Week along with those teams plus the game time. And that constructs my roster. So we'll show you the speeds of all these players. Starting with the quarterback, 89 speed Fields is who we're going to be using today. And in the backfield, 90 speed McCaffrey. So he gets 2 speed for the Team of the Week plus the 1 for the Panthers. So we get him up to 90. And the reason for the Panthers is really because him and Ted, we get that +1 speed. Ted and T. Higgins, they're the 2 players that could do the spin cycle, the big spin, because they're 6'4". So I figured why not max out or get as much speed for Ted and McCaffrey because they're pretty essential in my offense. So CMC, Tet, they get the Panthers chem. T. Higgins is one of my starting receivers at 88. And then you guys know, of course, my third receiver is the best receiver in the game. It's Travis Hunter. He's on defense, right? So we'll talk about him in just a second. Not to mention, you do have to have these crystals too. And I have the crystals on Jags players. So anybody with Jags, they get that +1 speed. So you can see Evan Ingram gets +3. He's up to 88 speed on my team. All right. Shockey's at fullback. Anybody that's a tight end that's elite, you can move to fullback, by the way. So if you need to fit people into your roster, that's how you can do it. On to the defensive side. Here we go. Again, I want to talk about the Panthers. I want to talk about the Panthers first. So Brian Burns and Clowney, they both get that +1 speed being Panthers. And then the rest of the team, let's get into it, all right? Landry, remember I told you guys there's 4 players for Team of the Week. CMC is 1. Landry, I believe, is the best pass rusher in the game right now. He has 85 speed on my roster. He's amazing. 91 finesse move. He's another one of those Team of the Week guys. And then we got Polamalu, who I believe is the best DB in the game at 89 speed. So I didn't want to lose those guys for Team of the Week. Those are the guys that I'm using as far as Team of the Week goes. And then my secondary, let's talk about it. Hunter, also a receiver. He's 92 speed on this theme. Jordan Lewis, he actually gets +4. 2 for Team of the Week, 1 for Jags, and 1 for the Crystal. He's up to 89 speed on this roster. He plays for me. Sertan's at 88. Jarian Jones to 90. And then at safety, we have Javon Holland, who's the game time safeties, 88 speed. Hamilton at 88 speed. And then I have some a linebacker if I ever need in Diablo at 87 speed, you know, for some run stopping packages, I suppose. All right, so this is the roster. I did want to say I did use my team captain or the tokens on Alex Mack. It was previously Olsen, but we ended up getting Bowers as my second tight end for when I run 2 tight end sets. So he's there. And then, yeah, that's the roster, guys. Kicker, again, when you use Jags, you get the best kicker. You don't have to hide him. And then I have punter and long snapper, both Panthers. My kick returners, Travis Hunter and McCaffrey. Let's quickly touch base on X Factor's ability. I haven't activated my X Factors yet, but ability-wise, so for Fields, we have Conductor, and we have Human Joystick and Roman Deadeye. For my 2 big 6'4" receivers, we have Spin Cycle on both of them, Playmaker on Evan Ingram, Identifier on Tunsil, and then I think I have Tough Nut on Quentin Nelson. On the defensive side of things, I'm not really too sure about defense like abilities. They're just not, they're not what they once were as far as like happening every time. But I have Secure Tackler and Flat Zone KO on Travis Hunter. On Clowney, we have Swim Club. Jordan Lewis gets a free enforcer. Harold Landry gets, I have Edge Threat on him. Medium Route KO on Sertan. Inside stuff on my 2 safeties. So these guys play like linebacker for me. So I ended up putting inside stuff on these guys. And I've actually seen it activate too. So that's something to note. I'm not going to swear by it and tell you guys it's the best ability ever, but I have seen it activate and where they get like a quick shed and stop the inside zone. So definitely noteworthy. I wouldn't break the bank to fit in inside stuff on these guys if you don't have to, but they are on my roster currently. As far as specialists go, excuse me, we hide McKinney. If we need an extra back, we have him, defensive back that is. And then pass rushing wise, Nick Bosa is on the roster as well. So I just noticed something. Yeah, so he's 81 speed on this roster. I have him at D tackle. All right, rush D tackle. All right, so that is the roster that I'm currently using in the MCS ladders. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's up to you guys to determine. Do you guys think the 50 Jags would be better with 20 game time, or do you like this roster? I prefer this. Just one benefit, if you do go, the reason people are going 50 Jags, you are going to get Travis Hunter to 93 speed on both sides, so that +1. Jarian Jones also gets to 91 speed. And then a big one is Ingram, getting him to 89 speed at tight end. He's already the fastest tight end, so you get even a bigger advantage at tight end. All right, so that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you on the next one. Peace.
Hut, hut, hike!